I'm Judi Vitale, and welcome to your week at work from readthestars.com. Well, this week, August the 22nd through August the 28th, is the last week of that horrible Mercury Retrograde period, and it'll be ending on Friday in the evening. So that will give us the weekend to kind of program ourselves and get our computers back up and running and get our car batteries situated. I've dealt with car batteries so far, several traffic jams. They're just bizarre things. Thunderstorms, power outages. It's just been a bizarre run, and it's getting a little bit more difficult as the time goes on. But as an astrologer, I always get it worse. So don't worry, you'll be okay. That's the big news, and we also have a new moon, which will be occurring next week. So this is good stuff. That's going to be on Sunday, and it's a nice new moon. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it as we get there. But let's start with the week at work. That's all the good news. The bad news is that it is not the best week for work, period. You have to get things done probably on Tuesday. Monday, it's great that you have the moon in Gemini. It's great for communication, but there's also going to be Sun opposite Neptune going on. So it's either that someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you're trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes, or you just don't understand one another. So look out for those kinds of breakdowns in communication, and be very, very sure about the facts that you're stating before you give them out, which is one of the reasons why I avoided giving out something like this on that day. Then on Tuesday, it's a little better. We're going to have the Sun moving into Virgo, which will make us a little crisper and more organized than we've been in, kind of like lavish Leo. So this is Leo's job is to bring out the best in ourselves and in others, and Virgo's job is about looking at other things and bringing out and sorting out the wheat from the chaff, the good from the bad. It's about analyzing and detecting and looking at the details. So that's a really good day for business. Wednesday, Moon is going to go into Cancer at that point. People are going to be a little bit emotional and sensitive, as we Cancer people are. And then also, it's going to go and hit that cardinal cross stuff again. So, if you're not familiar with that, look back on the site about the Grand Cardinal Cross and the Cardinal Axis and all that kind of thing. This could be a difficult day in the stock market again. We'll have to see what happens, but there's going to be volatility and power struggles. I would also suspect some things about to occur in the Middle East as well. Thursday, Moon, void of course, all day. Don't buy stuff. Don't make any big decisions. Don't expect your meetings to get pulled off the way that you'd planned. Just not going to happen. Be spontaneous and be very alert and adaptable, and you'll have an okay day. But it isn't a good day for getting business conducted or concluded. In the evening, though, you're going to have Venus trine Pluto, which is really nice for getting to know people and flirting and dating. And there's a little bit of a power struggle that goes on, but it can be very sexy. Go out and enjoy yourself Thursday night with somebody that kind of turns you on. Okay. So, Friday is the big Mercury station to direct day, the end of Mercury Retrograde. Hooray, hooray, hurrah. And then on Saturday, the moon will continue as it was on Friday to be in the sign of Leo, bringing people a little bit more into the party mood, and that's great. Because what's going to start happening in the world. We're going to see the kids go back to school. Some of us may go back to school if we're taking classes. And then, it's just going to get a little more serious at work and everything, too. The summer mood is going to change into that much more work-oriented kind of thing. And that's going to begin with the Sun going into Virgo on Tuesday, and then we're going to have the new moon in Virgo on Sunday. This is a good time to do all the resolutions that you might have for this time of year, like, okay, I'm not going to sit and watch TV until 12 o'clock every night anymore. I'm going to use that time for something more productive. Whatever the thing is that you want to do to improve your life. And what's really nice is I feel as though we're going to be much more empowered with this new moon, because it's going to be in a trine to Pluto. And although Pluto can cause us a lot of difficulties, it also can be very empowering. It's very much about healing that part of us that doesn't believe that we can get things done. So go forth, get some things done, watch out for those rough spots this week, and we'll be celebrating the end of Mercury Retrograde very soon. Can't wait to do that with you. Again, I'm Judi. If you'd like to reach me, Judi at readthestars.com.